Yes, you are absolutely right. I have lost some weight, around 8-10 kgs. Not much, but for me, 8 to 10 kg is a big achievement. And as so many people asking me about this weight loss journey, which is not a journey actually. Um, so rather than answering everybody one to one, I thought I should make a video and post it, so it's more easier for me to communicate and people to understand. I am actually following a theory called train your brain, which allows you to eat what you love, and it does not demand any kind of exercise, walk, or any strict diet. But the precondition of this theory, according to me, is now I am telling you how I lost. So, how I understood it is, you should have some basic knowledge of weight loss. Not exactly a weight loss, but you must have tried something in your life. Uh, Maybe it can be consulting a nutritionist, it can be consulting some physiotherapist. Yes, people do that, or a personal trainer, or hitting the gym, or maybe just simply walking, brisk walking, whatever. You should have done something in your past years. uh, that's how you might have understood a little bit about your own body. So this theory requires nothing else but little bit knowledge about consciousness about your own self. That's it. So I have done actually everything. A few years back, me and my husband consulted a very good nutritionist. She gave result excellent. My husband lost 18 kgs and I lost 4 kgs with the same diet, and with a lot of cheat moments that I cannot control myself. I have tried the personal trainer, the yoga, um, a few other things, walk, and I tell you, trust me, everything has given a result. Everything has given a result. If not the weight loss, there was some kind of benefit. Suppose when I had my personal trainer, I did it for 2 months, 2.5 months. My level of patience is very low. I need results. So I cannot continue without results. So in those 2.5 months, I didn't lose 1 inch or 500 grams. And I was doing it dedicatedly. But the benefit that I got with the personal training was my internal fitness, the strength that I received. After that training, I could able to walk 4 5 kilometers for 10 kilometers. That became so easy, which I was not able to do before this. I could hardly walk half a kilometer. I'd fallen so many times, so my knees had issues, my back had issues. So that way personal training trained my body very nicely. It healed certain issues that made me inspire, that made me help walking. The same thing happened with the nutritionist. I followed her diet that cleansed my body, that improved my skin, uh, that uh, that helped me reducing a lot of other internal body issues. But losing weight, nah. I did yoga. It was amazing. That was the only thing who gave me instant result. I don't know why, but yoga worked very well on my body. That was the first time I got confidence about that I can lose the weight. But that also I could not continue after a month, maybe 2 months. So that is what my patience level is. That I cannot every day get उठो, रेडी हो, जाओ, वापस आओ, take a shower, and then back to your normal routine. And I'm not that person, you know. There are people who can do this religiously, and my salute to them. But unfortunately, I'm not the one who can do all these things on a regular basis. I immediately get disinterested. um, so after doing all these things, I gave a pause to myself, and I decided not to do anything. Anyways, I was very happy with my body when I was completely out of shape. I had never felt like I should not wear this cloth or this cloth, or I should not go here or there, or I had a relaxed uh, life with the same weight, the heavy body. But then my issue is, once I hit 64 kg, because all my life I was 42 45 kg before marriage, and the moment I reach 64 65 kg, my body starts giving me certain indications. uh, my breathing gets heavy, things, I don't feel a normal routine. So once I reached 64, every time, I went to the nutritionist at the 64. I went to yoga when I reached 64. I did gymming when I reached 64. This was again period on and off. I lost 3 4 kgs. I stopped going. I'm back to 64. I tried something else. I lost 3 4 kgs. I stopped it. Back to 64. So this was a cycle past few years. But then I thought, okay, how long I'll do all these things, maintaining and running between 4 5 kgs. Rather, I should lose at a time 10 15 kg, and then I'll play around 2 to 3 kg here and there. So this came in my mind because my husband lost 18 kgs overall, and now 2 to 3 kgs plus minus never bothers him, because he's still 15 kg minus than the what he started. So I thought I should have that benchmark and reach to that weight where 2 3 kg, gaining 2 3 kg should not be a concern. The whole my life, I have believed in the power of your brain. What you decide, what is your willpower, that happens. And when you decide it with your brain, your heart, that thing lasts forever. And this theory is also about train your brain for the weight loss. So there are few steps that I'll be talking about it. uh, there are few things and tricks that you have to have in your mind, and there are certain steps that you have to follow, which is so easy. And believe me, if a person like me who can do this, anyone in this world can do it, because I'm a hardcore chocolate eater. I'm a hardcore cake. I just love cake. I love all desserts. I love sugar. I love all sweets. जो मिठाई वाले की शॉप पे बनती है वो, and I cannot live without this. So this diet, this theory, this is not a diet, this theory allows you to eat what you love in a simple manner. In Gujarat we start craving for the mango in the month of February, because March, April, May are the peak seasons to get Kesar mango in Gujarat, and Alfonso and everything. So from February we have severe craving to eat the mango. Feb, March, April, May and June. By the time we reach June end, you start feeling like bus. No more mango in this house. I am done and I don't want to eat it. The same thing you have to do with your favorite food. If you love chocolates, if you love cake, you have to eat that part. You have to stock up your house with your favorite foods. And then you have to train your brain. भूख लगी, फ्रिज खोला, केक देखा, cut a piece, eat the cake. You are still hungry, tell yourself the cake is there only, it is in my home only, in my control only. I'll eat again. I'll come back to you. Then you'll close the fridge. Next, go to an orange, peel the orange, eat it. So you absolutely had your favorite food. Your craving is satisfied. Once your craving is satisfied, you are at something which is prescribed as healthy food than what you ate. Simple? Yeah. It is simple, but not that simple. This is just an example that I gave, what I did. I would like to elaborate, the steps, the mindset that you have to change, the tricks that you have to train your brain, and then see the results. I lost first 5 kgs in 7 to 8 days, and then I realized, I don't want a weight loss, right? I want a lifestyle. So I had to retrain my brain because the result was so fast that I got scared. So I retrained my brain and I told that this is not my weight loss journey. This is my lifestyle. And when you want something as a part of your life, you cannot go like this. You have to go like this. So after first 10 days, losing 4 or 5 kgs immediately, I slow down myself. Now per month, maybe a fortnight without diet, without compromising on late night eating, late night parties, without living outside food, without junk food, I'm losing 1.5 kg per month. This ratio is getting maintained past 3-4 months now, and still I am working on this theory. Maybe we can start together, and I'm just the way I'm sharing my experience, you can share your experience with the same theory, how your body reacted to this theory. I would love to discuss more tips and more tricks in my next video, which I'm preparing soon, with a little bit more elaborated on the same theory, that you eat what you love and you lose the weight. You are not dieting. It is not an hourly basis. 8 बजे ये खाओ, 10 बजे ये खाओ, 12 बजे वो खाओ, 2 बजे ये खाओ. That was the worst diet plan ever to follow, because it's not your body who is craving. That's not how the body is working, right? हमारा भी कभी ऐसा नहीं होता है कि आज 10 बजे सो गए तो सुबह 6 बजे उठ ही जाएंगे. आज 8 बजे रात को सोओगे, even then you need to put an alarm to wake up at 4 in the morning. So our body is not used to work on a time meter. The body reacts very differently, and every body is different. So first week You have to observe your body, your cravings, your body's needs, what satisfy you the most. Apart from any diet, anything, any exercise, any work, the most important part is satisfaction. Oh my god, I'm having a very nice mango platter in front of me, and then I have to eat a watermelon. I cannot do that thing. Rather, you eat 4 5 mangoes first, enjoy, love it, satisfy yourself. Oh my god, I had mango, amazing, and I love it. Then you keep it on a side after eating, and then have 4 5, maybe 3 4, whatever leftover place is there in your stomach is just this much, it gets full very easily. It's this who does not get full when you eat. That's why, sometimes when we go in a restaurants, you love a dish like anything, इतनी जगह होती है पेट के अंदर, but then you are there to finish that. घर पे जो बच्चा एक रोटी मम्मा डांट डांट के खिलाती है, वही बच्चा मैकडोनल्ड में जाके 2 बर्गर खा जाएगा, पता भी नहीं चलता, उसके साथ एक पैकेट फ्रेंच फ्राइज भी खाएगा, पता नहीं चलता. वाई? बिकॉज they are not much satisfied eating that. It is this, oh my god, that does not come. So the first trick is to keep the food that you love in your home always available initially, first 8-10 days a week, along with the healthy food. In my case, after all this journey, I have realized that the oranges, Malta, the sweet ones, they are satisfying my craving like anything. So now what I do is I take my cake. Before or after that bowl of cake, I have one Malta, one full orange. That satisfies my hunger, the Malta, and the cake satisfies my craving. So this combination works very well. And after eating these things, I don't feel like eating even the dinner or the full lunch or anything. That goes completely as my lunch or one full meal. Yeah, and it's working. This is not a joke, I'm telling. This may sound very weird, you don't have to trust me. But as I have been asked by many people many times, I'm telling how things are working on me and how I'm going. So I'll give you more tips. Stay tuned for my next video. Till then, try it. Love your food. Eat what you love.